When you were a child, a single summer felt like an eternity. The school year stretched out endlessly. A car trip to somewhere 3 hours away felt like crossing a continent. And now, as an adult, whole years vanish in what feels like a blink. You look up and it's somehow the end of another year, and you find yourself saying the same thing everyone says. Where did the time go? Time genuinely seems to accelerate as you age, speeding up a little more with every passing year. And it's not just a feeling or a complaint. There are real reasons your brain experiences time this way. And remarkably, once you understand them, you can actually slow time back down. The first reason is the most mathematical, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Each year of your life is a smaller and smaller fraction of the total life you've lived. When you're a small child, 1 year is a huge proportion of your entire existence, so it feels enormous. But by the time you're much older, 1 year is a tiny sliver of all the years you've accumulated, so it feels proportionally small and passes quickly. To a young child, a year is forever, because it's most of everything they know. To an older person, a year is a drop in a very large bucket. Same year, wildly different weight, simply because of how much life it's being measured against. But the deeper and more powerful reason has to do with memory and novelty. And this is the one you can actually do something about. Your sense of how much time has passed is built, in large part, from how many new and distinct memories you formed during that stretch. When an experience is full of novelty, new places, new people, new challenges, first times, your brain records it in rich, dense detail. And when you look back, that densely recorded time feels long and full. But when an experience is routine, familiar, and predictable, your brain barely bothers to record it distinctly, because it's already seen it all before. And a stretch of time with few distinct memories feels short and thin in retrospect, collapsing down to almost nothing. Now think about what that means across a life. Childhood and youth are overflowing with firsts. Your first day of school, first friendships, first trips, first love, learning to drive, everything new, all the time. Your brain records those years in extraordinary, vivid detail, and so they feel vast and slow. But as you get older, life settles into routine. The same commute, the same job, the same places, the same patterns, day after day, year after year. Fewer and fewer genuine firsts. And with so little novelty for your brain to record, the years grow thin in memory and rush past. It's not that time actually moves faster. It's that you're recording less of it. The years feel empty in retrospect because, from your brain's point of view, not much distinct happened in them, even though you were busy the entire time. This is why a single week of travel to somewhere new can feel longer, in memory, than 2 months of ordinary routine at home. The week was packed with novel experiences, richly recorded, so it expanded. The 2 months of sameness barely registered, so they shrank. Your brain measures time not by the clock, but by how much it had to record, and routine gives it almost nothing to record. And here is the genuinely hopeful part, the part that changes everything. If time speeds up because life becomes routine and novelty fades, then you can slow it back down by deliberately filling your life with newness. This is the antidote, and it actually works. Seek out new experiences. Go to new places, even small ones you've never been. Take a different route. Learn something unfamiliar. Meet new people. Try things that scare you a little. Break your routines on purpose. Every genuine novelty creates a fresh, distinct memory, a new anchor for your brain to record. And a life full of those anchors feels rich, full, and long when you look back on it. You can literally lengthen your experience of your own life, not by adding years, but by adding newness to the years you have. There's a smaller version of this you can practice every single day, too. Presence. Part of why routine time vanishes is that we stop paying attention to it. moving through familiar days on autopilot, barely there for any of it. When you bring real attention to an ordinary moment, actually tasting your food, actually noticing the walk, actually being present with the person in front of you instead of somewhere in your own head, you record it more vividly, and it counts for more. Presence is a way of making even ordinary time register, of refusing to let your days slip past unrecorded. The autopilot years are the ones that disappear. The attended to moments are the ones that stay. So here's the truth underneath all of it. Time isn't really speeding up. Your life isn't actually accelerating. What's happening is that as you settle into the familiar, your brain records less and less of your days. And a lightly recorded life feels like it's rushing past. The vanishing of time is really the vanishing of novelty and attention. And that means the remedy is entirely in your hands. You don't have to watch your years blur into one another and disappear. You can slow time down, genuinely, measurably, in the only way that matters, which is how it feels in your memory, by seeking newness, breaking routine, and being truly present for the life you're actually living. The people who stay curious, who keep trying new things, who refuse to let their lives calcify into pure routine, don't just have more interesting lives, they have longer feeling ones, because they've given their brains so much more to record. So don't let the years slip past unrecorded. Go somewhere you've never been. Do something you've never done. Pay real attention to an ordinary day. Fill your life with firsts at any age, and watch time stretch back out the way it did when you were young. It was never the clock that changed. It was how much of your life you were actually there for. If this made you look at your own vanishing years a little differently, you know what to do. And tell me one new thing you're going to do this month, however small, to give your brain something worth recording.